Hello traders, Gary Wagner here just after 12:30 in Honolulu, 6:30 in New York. It is Tuesday, March 20th, 2018, and this is the Daily Report for Gold and Silver. Downside pressure in the precious metals markets with gold trading off about $6, closing at $13.1120. Silver off about 14 cents at 16.18, and that was due to a strengthening U.S. dollar, gaining about 0.75% and closing at 90.01. That's a 68-point gain. Dow Jones Industrial Average gaining about 116 points, closing at 24,727. And lastly, Bitcoin futures gaining about $500 collectively in the CBOE and the CME exchanges, closing at 9,000 even and $9,040. Traders, gold is trading under pressure today, currently off by about $7.60, with April futures fixed at 13.1020, which is a net decline of almost 0.6%. This has eroded all of yesterday's gains, but there is a commonality that we're seeing in recent trading activity. First, both yesterday's ascent to higher pricing and today's decline of gold pricing is over 100% attributable to dollar strength or dollar weakness. In the case of yesterday's activity, when we look at spot gold, which closed up about $2.80, we can see that this price change was directly attributable to dollar weakness, which actually had a result of a $4.20 gain per ounce, and selling pressure actually took the market down about $1.40, which is how we saw a net result of $2.80. Now, today we have the exact opposite occurring. Spot gold is currently trading down about $6.40, which is a direct result of a strong U.S. dollar today, which really took away $7.20 of value today, and the exact opposite, traders bidding up gold by about $1, which is how we net out a $6 price decline. The other thing that is extremely noteworthy when we look at current pricing is that we have seen consistent and defined selling pressure in the market over the last 5 trading days. Even when the market traded higher, such as yesterday, we saw the overall characteristics as having a lower high and a lower low than the previous day. That has been a stable occurrence over the last 5 days. In fact, ever since the appointment of Larry Kudlow as the new administration's chief economist and his statement that President Trump favors a strong dollar, we have seen pretty strong selling pressure in gold as a direct result of a strengthening U.S. dollar. Today, for example, the dollar has gained roughly 0.75% in value. It's a pretty sizable move, taking current pricing on the dollar index to 90.005, which is a gain of about 66 points on the day. Traders, with the conclusion of the FOMC meeting tomorrow, my recommendation is to remain flat or neutral with no active trades and sit on the sidelines as the potential volatility wears itself through the market. Traders, silver is also trading under moderate pressure today, currently off by about 14 cents, a net decline of 0.9% at 16.18.5. The key is that we have a solid close below the 23% retracement level, which sits at 16.24. And when we look at this particular bottom in the market, which occurs at about 16.12, we can see that although silver traded below this price point, it has recovered slightly. This is the particular price point that we would want to watch, because a break and a close below 16.12 would indicate to me that we would see pricing break below $16 and in fact could track as low as the recent lows of last year at about $15.65. Traders, lastly, I do want to take a look at Bitcoin and Bitcoin futures. We are looking at the Chicago Mercantile Exchange's 5 Bitcoin futures contract, which closed up about 6% today, gaining $520 at 89.20. In terms of a technical read on the market, we are currently just at a potential resistance area, which resides at 89.20. That is a 50% retracement of this most recent rally from 6,000 back up above 11,000 to 11,800. The G20 is meeting this week, and it was widely believed that there would be major talk about regulatory pressures being put on cryptocurrencies. One of their statements was, "We acknowledge that technological innovation, including that underlying crypto assets, has the potential to improve the efficiency and inclusiveness of the financial system and the economy more broadly, has been highly supportive of current pricing." If Bitcoin futures can move above on a closing basis 89.90, our next target would have to be 9,500, with support at 7,200 and then minor support at 8,200. Traders, we all know that the FOMC meeting for this month got underway today. That is what put the upside momentum in the dollar and pressure in gold. Whether or not there is an interest rate hike announced tomorrow is almost a certainty. However, what is an unknown is the stance or the hawkish or dovish nature of any comments coming out of the Fed. I expect increased volatility and the potential for wild price swings. For that reason, we are remaining neutral with no active trades. This has been Gary Wagner, wishing you, as always, good trading. We'll talk to you tomorrow for another daily update and review. Bye-bye.